He's a fish out of water.
The corruption and just ridiculous nature of
The typical
chaos,
American dream.
something I want to get away from.
Seems more like a nightmare for Eustace Conway.
There's a lot of empowerment by getting close to the land, being able to just go out and get your own food and get your own water.
No matter how much society pounded its own perception of success, Conway wouldn't conform.
And I like doing stuff I believe in.
What is this?
This is sourwood.
And you can eat it?
Yeah.
Years ago, NBC's Bob Dotson shared Conway's off-the-grid life at Turtle Island.
Good boy.
1,000 acres he developed from scratch in Boone. For 3 decades, he's taught interns,
About everything about life.
visiting school groups,
I better check it again.
and anyone else how to survive in the wild without food, electricity, or running water.
Gravity-fed well water.
Time taught Conway how to live naturally. He ventured into the woods with nothing when he was just 17.
You can do anything you set your mind to it.
Conway works the land on efficiency, growing or raising 60% of the food here, using trees from the land to build all the buildings, and even making his own tools at a blacksmith shop.
Get back to where you put your hands on the things that make life for you, and your life will make more sense and mean more.
Conway never married and considers interns children he helped
That's
guide
a good idea there, Gabe.
on a path once considered a spectacle,
Because we made it that way.
but now appeals to the mainstream. In Boone, Dustin Wilson,
You're living right, that's what's important.
NBC Charlotte.
Just the loss of life.
Tears and flooded emotion
The tragedy.
filled Charleston Thursday.
It's hard that it's happened in Charleston or anywhere.
Hundreds packed Second Presbyterian Church for a vigil. The church sits a short walk away from where 9 people were killed at Emmanuel AME Wednesday night. Members walked a couple of blocks to place flowers where the lost are memorialized, and many gather for prayer.
Don't understand why we still face, such hatefulness these days.
Words fail to describe the pain felt by former North Carolina State Senator Malcolm Graham.
It's unbelievable.
Graham lost his older sister, Cynthia Hurd, in the shootings.
It's not because she was ill or she was in an accident. Her life was taken from her.
Graham's older brother, Melvin, says reality hasn't set in.
I'm numb, really. I'm holding it together by my faith.
As the memorial continues to grow, the community clings to hope,
The people who died last night are with the Lord now.
knowing the tears from this day
It was just so senseless.
may never fully end. In Charleston, Dustin Wilson, NBC Charlotte.
Go! We gotta hit 15! Go! We gotta get it!
You cannot take away the fact of what this game entails. You gotta get back to old South Point football. Hit them in the mouth. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's have a good one today. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's always a war. It's a battle. It's a battle. You against the guy across from you. And when you get to the dike now, when you get in a game like today, you take every ounce of energy you got in your body and you run it right through his throat.
DK's in the gun, trips near us. Gilmore the top buys lonesome. St. Hill in the backfield. Snap, DK wants to throw it. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep. Looking for Gilmore. Gilmore beats his man. Gilmore at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown. South Point Stallions. DK connects with Steve Gilmore. 55 yards. And just like that, South Point is in the lead. Steele wants to throw the football. Cocks his arm, fires, got an open receiver, and the end zone catch is made. Touchdown! South Point Stallions making the reception. Bo Taylor, who just signed a scholarship to play baseball at Coastal Carolina. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The three-peat is complete. The South Point Stallions have won back-to-back state champions. They have done it in convincing fashion, 51-28 over the Hartsville Red Fox.
It's an awesome feeling and something that our whole community can be proud of. People don't realize how hard it is to win one, much less 3 in a row. So incredible, and it's a tribute to our kids and our coaches.
It's been crazy, honestly, because I knew I wanted to do this since the 9th grade, and then planning and applying really is a process that's happened since my junior year. So really just being here now is crazy because finally all my dreams are coming true, and I'm leaving soon, but it doesn't feel real yet.
With highest honors, Caitlin Brooke Biddy.
What made me decide to want to go is actually 9th grade. We visited the Naval Academy in Annapolis with my family, but really just once I decided I want to do Air Force, I mean, just being a pilot, obviously, and, you know, all these challenges that are going to come up was just a big part of it. And really just going through this process made me realize that I want to keep being challenged. You know, everybody says, you know, you work so hard in high school, you know, take a break in college, do something easy, do something fun, but really I just want to keep pushing myself and doing more hard things physically and mentally and intellectually.
What they show, Shanae Cat. Julia Morgan Cathy.
I'm one step closer to my new life, and it's going to be all the way in Colorado. You know, most people are just going an hour or so away from home, but I'm going to be 20 hours away and really just, you know, on my own and, you know, a part of this whole new thing that I don't even know anything about yet. So really graduation is just like closing one door so that another door can open right away.
We rose to the occasion and completed this first major step in our lives. So let us take a moment to reminisce. It was nearly 13 years ago when we went to our first day of kindergarten, and those years have certainly blown by.
I knew when I was younger that, you know, I didn't want to be a teacher, I didn't want to be a lawyer, I didn't want to be a doctor. And then when I heard about the military and all the things you could do in it, I realized that is what I want to do. And I'm really open to other things too, because I might go and, you know, try flight school and realize it's not for me, but just all the different opportunities I have there, you know, I could do anything I wanted pretty much. I think what makes it so difficult is that you have to get really good grades. You know, most kids who go there are valedictorian, salutatorian, but you also have to do, you know, your varsity sports, and you have to pass a fitness test and a health exam. So I think a hard thing for most people too is like if you have asthma or food allergies and stuff like that, you know, little things can keep you out, and you have to get like certain scores on your push-up test and your pull-up test and your run, and then you also have to have the grades and the extracurricular activities. They're looking for leaders, so they need to see that. And there are so many interviews that are involved that you have to go through to get through the process.
I now declare each of you graduates of Rock Hill High School and eligible for all the privileges and honors pertaining thereto. Seniors, you may move your tassels. And remember, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat.